Hey everybody, this is Don from Valken FX Studio. Hey, this is probably going to be the most important video I ever post in the R2-D2 series. It's a quick one, but yes, if you're going to watch and pay attention to any video I make, this is the one that you want to pay attention to. Now, this is a stock R2-D2 dome. Nothing's been done to it, and I've been having comments from guys going, hey, you know, just found your channel, maybe you can answer a question for me. And the question they're asking me more and more is, what they're doing is they're either priming parts first and then painting them, or they're using, like I use, a primer paint mix, like the Rust-Oleum 2X brand. And the problem they're having is it lays great, it looks great, they let it dry for 2, 3, 4 days, and then they go ahead and they tape parts off and they paint the blue or whatnot. But when they peel the tape away, the paint comes off. And that's really frustrating, and I can see it being frustrating because it's happened to me too. So I'm going to explain why it does that and how to make sure it does not happen. Now, in order to do this, you have to understand how these parts are made. They're injection molded plastic, which basically means it's a 2-part metal mold that gets clamped together, and under pressure, liquid plastic is poured into the molds. And then the mold pops out, or excuse me, the mold opens up and the part pops out and comes out of the mold easy. Now, why does it do that? Because what they do is they use a releasing agent. Now, we use the same thing in silicone molds. We use this product right here. It's called Ease Release 200, and it's a mold releasing agent for use with silicone, urethanes, and resins. So basically what we do is we take our mold and we spray it in there, and then we pour this resin in there, and then when we open up the mold, the resin doesn't stick to the silicone mold, and it comes out a lot easier. And that's what happens here. So what is probably going on is there's probably a thin residue. Now, you can't tell, it doesn't smell, it doesn't stick, it doesn't feel oily, but it's probably on the part, and I'm going to show you how to prep it. What you want to do is you want to take good old-fashioned 99.9% isopropyl alcohol, and you want to soak a little bit of a rag with it, and all you're doing is you're going to wipe down the part really well, and just wipe it down. And it doesn't take a lot, but what you're doing is you're just kind of taking off all of that mold release agent that might be sticking back on the part. And that's all you have to do. And then what you do is you let it dry, and it dries pretty quick because it's alcohol, it's isophor alcohol. So that will prep the part, let it dry, and then you can go ahead and you can do your painting and everything, and that's going to solve probably 99.99% of your problems. The big thing to keep in mind here is just make sure you let it dry. Some of the alcohol may get in the cracks and crevices. You can use like an air sprayer or whatnot, but yeah, that basically takes all the mold release agent off. That might be stuck to it, and you should be okay. Now, if you continue to still have that problem, okay, it could be a couple different things. You could be not shaking your can of paint up really well. You really need to shake that up, even though, you know, it may seem like it's mixed up. Literally shaking that thing for 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes straight really helps get the part and the liquids and everything mixed up, because there's a lot of chemicals in it, and you really got to make sure they're mixed up. So 99.9% of sulfur alcohol you can get on Amazon. A bottle of this stuff on Amazon, I buy it by the case, but like you can buy a bottle for $10, and it lasts really a long time. So yeah, so there it is. Make sure you wipe your parts down with isopropyl alcohol, and as you can see, it doesn't affect the paint any. It's not going to remove the paint or anything like that. So there you go. Happy hunting, and thanks for tuning into my real quick video on maybe one of the problems you're having with paint coming off when you use tape. Try to have a good day.